This documentary is brought to you by Huys Link Community Initiative with support from Cordaid.
Child labor is a socio-economic problem that continues to affect many developing countries. The current global estimates suggest that 120 million children between the ages of 5 and 14 are involved in child labor, with boys and girls in this age group almost equally affected. This persistency of child labor is rooted in poverty and lack of decent work for adults, lack of social protection, and a failure to ensure that all children are attending school through the legal minimum age of admission to employment. The Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development came up with a National Action Plan, NAP, on the elimination of the worst forms of child labour in Uganda. The NAP aligns with international and national policies. It is the major mainstreaming tool and framework to mobilise the key government actors and other stakeholders to intensify the national response on child labour through various interventions that impact the challenge of child labour.
Launch the National Action Plan for elimination of worst forms of labor.
It is against this background that Cordaid provided support to Huys Link Community Initiative to establish an intervention contributing to the reduction of the worst forms of child labour.
It was revealed that actual children go into actual fishing. Children are involved into stone quarrying. Children are involved in sand mining, which for us in our understanding were kind of work that were hazardous, were disrupting their concentration with the education, and actually some of the activities that they were engaged in had serious health issues.
This is one of the prominent stone quarries in Machinje Sabagabo sub-county, where most children are lured to work. Community members working in this stone quarry largely attribute the problem of child labour to poverty escalation.
Abakyala abasinga obungi wano tuli mu biti bibiri, namwandu, bannamwandu ne basingle mothers.
The women have been forced to come here basically because of poverty. Most of the women working in this stone quarry are either widows or single mothers who have been neglected by their husbands. Being a widow, I have to work very hard to overcome poverty to be able to fend for both my children and grandchildren. The meager income that I earn here can only enable me pay school fees and meeting basic necessities like salt and sugar. It is because of poverty that has forced us to work in this hazardous stone quarry. Our health is endangered due to exposure to dust fumes. We welcome good Samaritans to come to our rescue.
Tufuna n'obuzibu mu mawuggwe olw'enfuufu etugenda mu buli lunaku.
Busabala Learning Site on Lake Victoria is another area that attracts children who drop out of school. The learning site is a local community hub that offers a wide range of activities that demand for cheap manual labor. In most cases, These activities are conducted by children and young people. Thanks to Huys Link intervention, we were supported and managed to learn motor vehicle mechanics. We dropped out of school because of lack of school fees. Some parents are also negligent and don't want to pay school fees for their children. We came to this learning site and got involved in fish-related work activities. This is when Huys Link came to our rescue.
The strategy that we used was the prevention strategy, where we thought that at least we should try and raise the level of awareness for the members of the communities to be in the know that one, the involvement of children in this kind of work is against our national and international laws. Two, we wanted also to bank on their support. So we needed to create that level of awareness amongst the parents and the local leaders.
Through the Huys Link project intervention strategy, the withdrawn children were placed into selected educational institutions. This is Busabala Primary School, where some of the children formerly in child labor have been placed.
This is a time for you and me. This is a time. This is a time to shine again.
Most of these children you see here, they were not in school due to child labor. Their parents are unable to facilitate them with scholastic materials, with lunch. However much the government is providing the UPE, but though UPE is there, the parents can't afford lunch, they can't afford the scholastic materials, they couldn't afford uniforms, so they decided to take these children in their quarries, in fishing, so that they can get money. So when Huys Link joined us, we went in the villages deep, we talked to the parents, we managed to dig out these children from such hard work to join school.
The support package provided by Huys Link covered provision of scholastic materials and contribution towards school fees and school feeding. Kasanje Church of Uganda Primary School, located in Kasanje sub-county, is another placement center for children supported by Huys Link.
The children we receive were formerly from child labor. They were digging sand, they were making bricks, some were fishmongers, and when we receive them, we try to handle them in a proper way, and they are now fitting in the society, in the school where they are.
The supported children share their testimony with regard to the benefits of this intervention.
My name
is Betty Nakazi. I was in the village after dropping out of school. This is where teacher Diana found me. I was lucky and enrolled back to school after Huys Link started supporting me with school fees, scholastic materials like books and pencils. I'm now able to read and write. I hope to become a nurse after completing my studies. My name is Jordan Sekanabo. I'm in primary 5. Huys Link is supporting us with school fees, scholastic materials like books and pencils, as well as providing us with lunch facilitation. This has enabled us to stay in school without interrupting our studies. Older aged children who missed out on formal primary or secondary schooling opportunity and eventually got trapped into child labor were withdrawn and provided with vocational skills training opportunities.
We realized the fact that the reasons why these children chose to go and work, they were serious and genuine concern. Reasons are attributed to poverty in the homesteads, the inaccessible and unaffordable educational programs within the communities. Children were being chased away from school because some of the UPE, the available UPE schools still needed some money or some requirements to enable these children to go to school. So it forced these children to go and work. But while working, we thought we should come up with an alternative of removing them from the vices and giving them the alternative.
Halima Namkwaya is a specialized community trainer in hairdressing. Huys Link partnered with Halima to train children, in particular girls, that opted for acquiring competitive skills in hairdressing.
My
name is Halima Namkwaya. I'm the proprietor of Quality Beauty Salon. These are some of the children that Huys Link brought for training in hairdressing. I teach them several hairdressing styles: iggy weave, pencil, twist, and dreads. They have learnt a lot and are able to earn some money to cater for their needs. At this moment, they are attending to one of our customers. I used to stay with my grandmother after dropping out of school. I got to know about Huys Link Stop Child Labor Intervention. Luckily, they accepted to support me. I trained in hairdressing skills. On completion, I teamed up with my fellow beneficiaries. We have now established our own salon in Machindi Sabagabo sub-county. From our earnings, we are now able to cater for our basic needs. This is Angeline Vocational Training Center. Huys Link entered into partnership with Angeline Vocational Training Institute to train children in a variety of vocational skills training.
Partnership with Huys Link Community Initiative. In this partnership, Huys Link brings youth, especially children from child labor. When they come here, we put them in different training occupations. For example, tailoring, hairdressing, motor vehicle mechanics. And after their training, these youths have job placements. Just recently we weaned off a number of them, and right now most of them are working. We have some in Kampala, others are within Wachiso and Mpiji.
Children who selected the option of motor vehicle mechanics were placed at garages managed by highly skilled motor vehicle artisans within the community setting. One of the proprietors of motor vehicle